Hi guys, I'm here with a super interesting and exciting video today that I've really been wanting to do right now because I think this is like the perfect timing to do this, and here's why. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I'm a sucker for statistics and analytics. I'm totally interested in numbers and analyzing how things are working, which probably has something to do with the fact that I've been working in marketing and media planning for 4 years. I love understanding how algorithms work and how my content is being pushed out to other people all around the globe. I find that kind of stuff super interesting. In case you have not heard it yet, I'm planning to, from now on, publish one video every week, so consistently upload weekly. So I thought right now, as I'm starting to make a change to my channel, now is the best time to do this kind of video, so that not only right now these numbers are interesting, but later, like after a few months, we can take a look back and compare the numbers to see what has changed. But don't run away just now. It's not that the numbers right now aren't interesting yet. I actually think they're super interesting, especially if you're either a YouTuber yourself, you want to start a YouTube, or you're just like me and very interested in analytics and statistics and numbers and how algorithms work, how websites work, how content creation and publishing that content creation works. While I am a rather small YouTuber at the current point, I do have one video that has been recommended and pushed out to other people by YouTube. And I think in my current state as a rather small YouTuber, this makes it way more interesting because of course videos from big YouTubers that like already have a big reach are gonna be pushed out to more people. But I find it super interesting that me as a small YouTuber with only 200, actually at the time where this started, I had 170 subscribers, and my video got picked up from YouTube by the algorithm and started to be pushed out to people and recommended, and it just like exploded. And I find it very, very interesting to like see how the numbers of this one video that blew up compared to all my other videos that blew up or didn't. Alright, so before we get into the hard facts and the hard numbers, here's some other hard facts and other hard numbers to kind of base your whole judgment of this on, kind of like where my channel is standing right now as like a base context for this. My first video got published September 2017. At this point, I did not regularly upload though. I didn't really start uploading semi-regularly until 2019. In 2019, I did publish 12 videos. 12 videos? Out of all these videos, one video got picked up by the YouTube algorithm, so you're going to be seeing that the numbers for that video are completely different to the numbers of all the other videos on my channel. This one video that got picked up by the algorithm, by the way, is being recommended to me all the time, which is because as a content creator on Twitch as well as on YouTube, I personally really believe in making the kind of content you would be interested in doing and you would be interested in watching. So I myself make the kind of content that I want to see. So I do fit the target audience that YouTube is pushing my video out to very well, so I get this video recommended like probably daily. Alright, so now that we have the entire context to my channel, let's go into my analytics and check out what we can learn from there. Can you guys see this channel? Isn't it beautiful? Wow. I wish my channel looked like this. I'm just kidding. Alright, here you guys can see my channel, and from there, we're gonna be hopping right into my analytics. If you're new on YouTube, you can reach your analytics by clicking on your little profile picture up here and go into YouTube Studio. This is your dashboard, or my dashboard. This is a dashboard. Here you can see all the relevant information at like your first look. And if you want to know any more information, you can later go deeper into the options down here. But let's first start out here. First off, you can see your latest video and how it's currently performing. For me, my latest video is the K-beauty video and it's performing terrible, but that's okay. Anyways, you can see by views how well your video is doing as compared to your last 10 videos. This is number 9 out of 10, which is obviously like absolutely amazing. Good job, me! You can see the views that the video currently has. You can see the impressions click-through rate, which basically means every time that your thumbnail or your video is being shown to someone, how often are the people actually clicking on it. In this case, it's 3.1%. which sounds terrible, but I've been working in marketing for a long time, and I can tell you, like, for banner advertisements, anything over 1% is actually amazing. So I'm not too mad about having 3%. It's not great, but it's also not terrible. Like, having worked in marketing for a long time, I have so often seen customers actually paying to put ads on websites, and they'd have like a 0.21 or 0.16% click-through rate. At this point, you need to realize that, like, whenever your video is being recommended to someone or shown to someone, there's like 30 other videos also being shown to them. So if like 3% of the time that your video is being shown to someone clicks on it, that's not terrible. Like, of course 10% would be better, but it's alright, it's okay. Please just don't worry too much about click-through rate. Of course it's great having a good one, but don't expect this to be like 40% or something. Like, but I don't think I've ever seen a click-through rate like that in my life, and I've seen lots of click-through rates. Then also you can see like the news, what's new in the studio, YouTube known issues and stuff like that. I completely ignore that because I'm lazy. For me, the most interesting part about the dashboard is definitely the channel analytics, where you can kind of see a breakdown of your current analytics and how your channel is performing right now. Here you can, for example, see that my current subscriber count is at 218 at the time that I'm filming this, and out of this 218 people, 11 of them joined the crew within the last 28 days. To know whether or not that is great, you really have to like look at your own channel's performance and see how well your channel is usually doing and if this is doing better than usual. We'll definitely see how this changes when I'm uploading once a week, if people are gonna be really annoyed with me and fed up with me and gonna leave, or if we're gonna get more subscribers than usual. We'll see how this is gonna go from there. Personally, I would say as long as it doesn't say a minus within the last 28 days, you're cool. As long as you're going towards a bigger number, you're good, don't worry. Also, you can see your summary of the last 28 days, meaning how many views you got in the last 28 days, and if that is more or less than compared to the last 28 days. And also your watch time, like how many hours people have watched on your channel within the last 28 days. For me, for example, you can see currently my watch time within the last 28 days went up by 5%. Also, and this is for me personally, the most exciting part on this is seeing your top videos and how they performed within the last 48 hours. Like 28 days is a rather big window, and for me personally, I just like seeing like how is things performing right now. So my best performing video within the last 48 hours is my Wembley Stadium video for day one. I don't have to look at the rest of the title, I know which video it is, because this is the video that's being recommended to other people. As you can see, in the last 48 hours, it got watched by 200 people. And since I only have 200 subscribers and this video is almost a year old, that's where you can really see this video is being actively shown to people on YouTube. This is not my subscribers watching it. So let's go some deeper into this, shall we? Right now we're in the video tab. Here you can see all the videos that you've uploaded. You can see that I currently have a video scheduled, which is gonna release in actually just a few hours from now. But by the time that you're watching this video, it's been long released. By default, you will see your newest videos first, going down towards your oldest videos. You can, however, change this however you want. For example, we can go in and change it to show the one with the most views first. Oh, we reached 19,000. Cool. Actually, last time I checked, this was still at 18,700, I think. So cool, yay for me. So here you can see that my most watched video on my channel is a video from almost a year ago, which has 19,000 views, which is quite amazing considering that I have 218 subscribers. So you can see that this video was watched by a lot of people that are not my subscribers, but also did not become my subscribers after watching. That is also important, of course. The video tab basically gives you a little breakdown on if your videos are public, and not all of my videos are public. I do have one right here that's partially blocked. This video is blocked in South Korea because it shows a little snippet of a TV show from Korea. So you can see this video wherever you are except for in Korea. You can also see when your videos were published, if there's a copyright claim on it. I'm personally not monetized, so for me the copyright claims don't really matter, especially because the stuff where I have copyright claims on are like concert vlogs, for example. I'm completely fine if I'm ever monetized, that the money that I would in theory make from this kind of videos goes to the license holders, because I mean I went to their concerts, I support these people anyway, so I'm cool with it. But in theory, you can now see here there's a copyright claim on this video. You can check the details, So you'll see this does not affect my channel, completely fine. This does not have any like downside for me. The video is still public to everyone, but if I ever were to become a YouTube partner, I would not be able to monetize this video and make money off it. And the license holder, which in this case is Big Hit Entertainment, can put ads on my video, even though I can put ads on my video at this point, and they're gonna get the ad revenue from it. You can also check your playlist, which is not really interesting for your analytics for now, so I'm gonna skip that one. What's really interesting is the analytics. Here's the tea. So if you go into your analytics, first off, ooh, nice, my views are up. I can see that I got 4,478 views within the last 28 days. Nice. So here you can kind of see how my channel has performed for the last 28 days, which personally, like, that's why I said I love these kind of videos. Whenever they're published on whatever channel, I always like watching them because I always find it super interesting to see how different channels are performing. For me, like, numbers are just so interesting to see. So you can also see here that within the last 48 hours, the total content on my channel, so all of the videos I have, generated a total of 334 views. Out of these, you can down here see again which the top videos were. You can see that most of these views come from this video. I recommend watching it if you haven't seen it yet. Like, I put a lot of work into that. Down here you can see your latest video again, how that one is performing. That's basically just the one that we also saw in the beginning on a dashboard. You can also click through here. So you can see even though this video is my most popular one by a far shot, the click-through rate is actually only 4.7%. And I have other videos that have a way better click-through rate. Then again, the average view duration on this video is actually insane. It's 20 minutes. This video also is 2.5 hours long, I do have to say that. But 20 minutes average watch time is pretty cool considering that lots of people like just click on something and click straight out of it again. This actually warms my heart to see that this video has the best click-through rate because this is personally, in my opinion, the best video on this channel, which unfortunately no one cares for except for me. Over on the side, you can also see my top videos within this period. Again, this period is the last 28 days since I don't really have a lot of videos. This is basically all of my recent videos. My #1 video clearly is the Wembley Day 1 video, which in this time garnered almost 3,000 views. And then you can see that I've got a couple of other videos that are also performing pretty good considering, again, I don't really have a lot of subscribers. So all these views you're seeing within the last 28 days, all these videos are way older than 28 days. Most of them are a year old by now. These views are coming from people that get these videos recommended or sent to from other people, or it's subscribers that really miss me. I mean, I would like that too. Then we can go from the overview into the reach. Now we're getting really into the tea. Within the last 28 days, there was a total of over 60,000 impressions of my channel or of my content, meaning that people have seen things from my channel. Not necessarily clicked on it, but for example, have been shown a video from me in their search or in their recommended. My total channel click-through rate in this time was 4.4%. You can see I've got a total of over 4,000 views, and this is where it gets interesting, over 3,000 unique viewers, meaning that 1,000 of these views are actually people that were counted several times, for example, that watched my Wembley video and went on to watch my Stade de France video and then watched my Korean makeup video. You know, people that have already been counted as a unique viewer but have had several views on my channel because they watched several different things. But going down here, you can see where the traffic is coming from. You can see that over 50% of my views are coming from YouTube suggesting my video to people. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate it. You can see that 21% is coming from people searching for something and being recommended my video as a relevant search hit. Then we've got 15% coming in from browse features. This is, for example, people seeing my video on their home screen on their subscription feed. And then direct or unknown and others I would kind of like bunch together, saying that this is views that either got the link directly or it's just unknown where it's coming from. Then others again can be videos that are embedded into a different website. So basically you can see here that I got a total of 60,000 impressions. So a total of 60,000 times my content has been suggested somewhere or shown somewhere on YouTube. And out of these 60,000 times, almost 3,000 times people actually clicked on whatever was suggested for them. And basically from clicking on the impression generated a click-through rate. And through these impressions, we got a watch time hour in total of almost 500 hours. If you scroll a bit further down, you can see where exactly your traffic is coming from. For example, you can see that I'm in a playlist that where actually 77% of my traffic was coming from. I actually don't know this playlist. Then this one I find really interesting, where you can see which videos my viewers watched before being suggested my video. And then of course YouTube searches, which is also very interesting, especially if you're newer to YouTube and you don't have a lot of following or subscribers yet. So here you can see that my content got recommended to people a lot when they search for a BTS concert or Lisa fancam or Blackpink Berlin. Actually, lots of Blackpink stuff. Looks like my searches for Blackpink are way better than my BTS searches, which makes sense because there's like so much BTS content out there and probably not as much Blackpink Berlin content out there. In the engagement, you can again see the performance within the last 28 days and how people engage with your video in this time. Being, for example, that in this video, the outro tier video, was the most time that people actually clicked on elements in the end screen, which makes sense because let's be honest, most of my videos are extremely long. The outro tier is actually a rather short one, it's like 3 minutes. In general, my end screen performance is always terrible because no one actually finishes my videos. Further down, you can also see some extra info, like for example, what was your top end screen element types, for example, in most recent upload. And you can also see your top playlist. You can completely ignore the top playlists here because all of this watch time is me, because these are my playlists for my personal use. You can see most used was the workout because I've been working out and I've been watching my workout playlist to be working out. So just ignore that part. And then here is my absolutely favorite part. Here you can see your audience, like who are the people that are watching you. So I can see which is the time that my viewers are typically on YouTube and watching videos, and also what are my top countries. My top country by far is actually South Korea, which is because I'm covering a lot of K-pop stuff. And also the United States, and then there's Germany with almost 1%. That's probably me watching my own videos, let's be honest. So most people watch my videos without subtitles, which makes sense because I only have one video with subtitles from YouTube. For the other videos, I actually hard wrote the subtitles into the video. Then you can see that a total of 99% of my viewers are not subscribed and 1% is subscribed. And I'm actually so happy that it's 1% now, because when I last checked this stat, it was actually 99.6% not subscribed and 0.4% subscribed. One day I would like to have 5% of my viewers being subscribed to me. That's a goal of mine. I would like some people to actually enjoy my content enough to stay. But for now, you can see that 99% of my viewers are just actually viewing my video and leaving without subscribing. That's up to them. I'm not hurt. It's fine. I don't mind. And you can see my viewers are almost 90% female, mostly of the age between 18 to 24 years. So basically, my viewers are me, because I am a female at 23 years old, so this really fits me. And that again proves that the BTS fandom is mainly over 18. I kept telling you guys, I kept telling you. Of course, I would love to have a more diverse audience in general. My goal isn't to make a YouTube channel about K-pop or about BTS. My goal is to make a YouTube channel about me as a person and my interests. So this isn't gonna be always K-pop, this isn't gonna be always anything Korean. Honestly, this is going to be about what I do, what I'm interested in, and what I want to share with the world. So of course, I hope that there's also going to be some 55-plus-year-old men that are interested in that, because I love seeing diversity in my audience. That's what I'm working towards, but at the moment, my viewer base is basically me. So now let's dive a bit deeper into the analytics, because you can go on to see more and you'll see way more. I'm not gonna get too deep into this because this is like a lot to take in. And of course, this is not your own analytics, this is my analytics, so it's probably kind of boring for you. But if you click on to see more, you can get a way deeper insight into your video. You can see that like there's this one video, which is the BTS video, that's performing like, it's way overperforming all of my other videos. But this is where you can basically see a really good breakdown on how exactly all of your stuff is performing, what it's doing, traffic source, geography, viewer age, your gender, date, subscription status, subscription stories, playlist, device type, YouTube product, publish format. You can get like all kind of info from this. You can become like the god of the numbers. And really, I want to recommend so much. I know you probably don't want to listen to a person like me that only has 218 subscribers, but I have worked in marketing and media for 4 years. So please, if you have the time to, I know you don't want to listen to me because I haven't made it on YouTube, but just go into your analytics, check how your stuff is performing and try to apply it. I mean, it's gonna be hard for me. Like my best performing video is BTS at Wembley. I can't really go to Wembley to another BTS concert because there's no concerts going on right now. But in theory, here you can see what videos are performing the best, and also you can kind of deduct from it why are they performing so good, and you can use that. Alrighty mighty, I just quickly put myself on the other side of the screen so you can see it some better. But here you can clearly see that no one cared for my YouTube until July 2019 when I started putting out my BTS vlogs. That's where slowly stuff picked up. You can see that at like a bit before that here, that's gonna be the Blackpink video, exactly. But you can clearly see that even though my channel has been alive since 2017, no one cared for it, like whatsoever. So all of my performance is rather recent, and you can clearly see that there's 2 videos that stand out, which is one, the Stade de France video had like a very short good period, which was probably like 2-ish days or something. And apart from that, you can see that the Wembley video has been steadily performing good over time, like ever since it's been published, but especially here, which was rather recently, April 2020, which is when people probably started being really sad about not being able to go see concerts, is when it really picked up and started to be recommended to people more again. And this actually made a big difference in my subscribers because, as said, I had 170. And then ever since April, I jumped to 215, and I didn't even publish a video in that time. My last published video was from December 2019, so it was all that video. You can also go into each individual video. Oopsie. If you go back into your video feed, you can also go into each video itself and go into the analytics of that specific video. You can see here, since this video was published, I gained 83 subscribers just from this video. I always find it very interesting to see where my subscribers are coming from. And I can tell you that out of my 200 subscribers, most of them came from this video are people that knew me from Twitch and didn't actually find me on YouTube. So this video really made my channel to what it is right now. You can see that everyone watches it from the beginning, which makes like total sense. And then it drops off, and then here is when I start talking and there's no BTS anymore and just Landy talking, so no one cares about that, so they leave, which is fine. You can see that like the views are totally coming from suggested videos the most, and like a bit of direct, a bit of YouTube search and some other features, but it's mainly coming from being suggested by YouTube. And also you can, like, just as I just showed you the channel breakdown, you can check like your reach, your engagement, who are the people that I'm reaching with this video, for this video in specific. Under comments, you can see all of the comments that you have not yet responded to. In theory, you could also see what's likely spam and what's held for review, but I'm not popular enough to get spam. So it's just like the comments that I get from lovely viewers, and I see all of your comments. If you leave me any comment, I'm always gonna be super happy and I'm gonna respond to it if there's anything I want to say about it. And otherwise, I'm definitely gonna give you a thumbs up and a heart if I like it, like a lot. If you wanna, please leave a comment. I'm always very happy. I check these several times a day. I'm like, did anyone leave a comment for me? I want to talk to you guys. So over here, there's also subtitles, which isn't really interesting for me because I don't really do subtitles at the moment. What's definitely interesting is the monetization, which you can check here. If you go into here, you can see how well your channel is going towards monetization at the moment, which basically means if you reach these requirements, you can apply to get your channel monetized, and monetized means you can start earning ad revenue from your videos that don't have a copyright claim on them. This is definitely what I'm working towards at the moment. I would love to become a YouTube partner, but as you can see, my requirements they're kind of special. So I have 217 out of the 1,000 required subscribers. But I do have 8,400 watch hours out of the 4,000 that are required. So this is within the last year. So this might be dropping down in a while, but I'm like way over the top when it comes to the requirement for watch hours, and then way under the top when it comes to the requirements for subscribers. So I definitely gotta get some more subscribers because my watch hours are doing fine, but people don't really care to subscribe and stay here for more. So if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and stay for more. I swear I'm a cool person. I swear I can be entertaining every now and then. Give me a chance. Alright, so this was a small, and I know it seems like this was a lot of information, but this was a small trip, a small vacation into my analytics. If you guys also have a YouTube channel, please consider checking your analytics. There's so much you can find in there. There's so much information you can see in there. And I find it just so interesting to know who are my viewers, where do they come from, like how did they find my videos. I find that so exciting. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. Also, if you've never been on YouTube Analytics before, to kind of like tell you how to kind of start into this and figure out how you can use it for yourself. And also, if you're just a viewer of mine that doesn't have their own YouTube channel, I always find it super interesting seeing this from a channel that I follow myself as well. Like, where is this channel standing right now? And who are the people that are watching these videos alongside me? Where could this channel potentially go? I find that super interesting. So I hope you did enjoy this little trip into my analytics, and maybe you can use it for some good for your own channel, or maybe it was just interesting to see. I would very much appreciate if you would click that subscribe button and would join the 1% that actually subscribes to me. I would very much appreciate that. I swear I do cool videos every now and then. From now on, as said, I am planning to upload once a week. This is not only going to be K-pop content. I'm trying out like a lot of things. I'm just trying to share my interest with you guys, which is not only Korea or K-pop. So there's going to be lots of different things. Of course, this is going to be influenced by some more girly stuff, but also some tech stuff, because as you guys know, I'm a Twitch streamer as well. I'm a gamer as well. So there's going to be lots of different things. I'm not really ready to niche down. I just want to make this channel me. So if you're interested in me, consider subscribing. Otherwise, I would very much appreciate a like or a comment, because let me tell you guys, commenting and liking videos, just as watching them for longer, helps your favorite YouTube creators getting the videos out to more people. Because if YouTube sees someone likes this video, someone is talking under this video, they want to show it to more people. So if you like this, consider liking and commenting on it. I very much appreciate that. It would help me, and it would help you being a part of this super interesting analytic. God, I'm such a dork. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting for you. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.